Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Melee all day, coming at you with another little video, real quick. You know, this shit is literally crazy, man. My bad, y'all. Shit is literally crazy, man. To watch them people, this is what I'm on, man. Like, literally, like, when you take the time to think about it, man. When 9/11, when 9/11 happened, you know, it was a it was a bone chilling. Nate the Great, what's up, baby boy? It was a bone jarring thing. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute, Nate, if you want to come up. Just do my, as they call, monologue. We can rap about it. 9/11 was bone chilling, man. It left people with a loss of words. You couldn't believe what you were seeing. Like, that was some straight movie shit, man. To watch that tower, that plane hit that tower and blow up like that was unbelievable, man. Like, this is really happening. Like, this is crazy. Like, we live our lives and we see crazy shit, man. There's a lot of Lady Key, what's up, baby girl? Long time no see. How's everything going with you? Isaac, what's up, brother? Coming all the way down from under. My brother from down under. Like, when certain things happen, in your life, you remember where you were, when you got that call on that loved one to pass, your mom or your father, you know, you remember where you were at and what you was doing. I remember when 9/11 happened, man. I was on the couch, man, in Rostraver Apartments, man, and my baby mom was waking me up, man. It was a Thursday. She woke me up. We're under attack. We're under attack. What the fuck are you talking about? We're under attack. Who? What? The country, they're attacking us. Turned the news on and was watching, and I'm like, look, let's take another plane. Like, like, damn. And so that stuck with you, and you start hearing all the crazy shit. And with the crazies in the world, you don't know what to believe. They try to say, oh, this is a setup, or that ain't real. It's a conspiracy. You all this crazy shit, man. People can't just nothing's black and white. Nobody can just let it be for what it is and examine it with logical, clear eyes, man. So when I'm watching this shit, hey Grace, how you doing, sweetheart? When I'm watching these people storm the Capitol building, man, like so much was running through my mind. Like, okay, this is live TV. We're about to start seeing bodies drop. Like, they're storming the Capitol, man. This is like, it gets no bigger than this, man. It gets no bigger than this, man. Like, you see. Yeah, it's not I usually go on StreamYard, but because they got banners and all that. And it doesn't let you do that. You can pin the messages and stuff. But I'm thinking like bodies are about to start dropping. I'm doing good, Grace. I'm just talking, chewing the fats, pontificating on what happened in the Capitol in DC. And I like couldn't believe what I was seeing. And the lady's doing, there's one of the news people and she's talking and she says, yeah, there's a group of Proud Boys right there. They're very organized. And the Proud Boys, they are They're a neo-Nazi group. They're a racist group. They're like the Ku Klux Klan. And in the Aryan Nation and all that. They're a white supremacist group, and they're there. And they got walkie-talkies, and they're coordinating on how to attack the damn Capitol, man. And then as this ambush is going on, people are recording it. If you're in here and you're enjoying, please hit the like button. They're recording it. Like there's people in there with their phones, there's live cameras. They're like recording this takedown of the Capitol. The senators are in the building. Now they said what they like to call bunkered down. They sheltered in place. I guess they got some rooms that are, when they hit the button, steel lead comes down and you can't get through there. The shit is 50 feet up and it goes 50 feet down and you will not get through there before help comes. But one person got shot and she was a woman. And when the news broke, I'm thinking like, damn, they done killed a worker, a security guard. That's a shame. Somebody went to work and they lost their life. Well, come to find out it was a Trump supporter. It was a Trump supporter. And she was a female. And I just was thinking about it like, what type of person, breaks into the Capitol building? Like, does she love democracy? Does she love our form of government and really believes that, hey, sunshine, and really believe that it is a sham? They really stole the election. Does she really believe that? Do you really believe that? 74 million people voted for Donald Trump. So you got to keep that in mind, man. 74 million people voted for him. What type of man? What type of woman? This man has done and said everything under the sun imaginable. When you get angry and you're tired and you're fed up, you say things, man. And at the time you mean it. Like, I'm going to weave in and out, but I'm going to bring it all back together. I have ideas about things, and one of my things is I know how to get rid of the crime of rape and pedophilia. And if you commit those crimes, you really have a problem and we need to get rid of you because you will never stop. If you rape a woman, now there are degrees to my punishment. If you snatch a woman off the street that you don't know, now a husband raping his wife or his girlfriend, or you're at a party and some fuck crazy shit goes down, she said no and you didn't stop, this punishment ain't for that. But if you snatch a woman, or if you rape a child, I'm talking about rape, grab them and forcibly have sex with them against their will, hold them down, kidnap them, throw them in a car. If you commit that crime, a first degree rape, and you get found guilty, and I mean the bar is DNA, video evidence, the girl's still alive, like with multiple witnesses, like you really got to be guilty of this one. There is no, I didn't do it. If there ain't no DNA, we can't do it. If they got DNA, she's beaten, there's evidence of it and they can prove it, because we don't want this to happen, because this is terrible. We don't want this to happen to an innocent person. But if you committed this crime where you raped a child, there's a guy that raped a 4-year-old girl and he killed her. He killed her from the sex. He killed her. That's not sex. That's something. I don't know what the word for that is, but he killed her. If her father's not alive or whatever, when you're found guilty, you are given to their family. If you hurt and murder my child, you are given to her father. If somebody raped my daughter and killed my daughter, or raped my daughter and savagely beat her, and you did it, the family gets you for 3 days to do whatever the fuck they want. The only rule is after those 3 days, you got to give the body back so their family can bury your monster ass. What's left of you. You know what I mean? So now with that crime, with that punishment being instituted, and what they do is you have to film everything you've done so we can put this out so the world and the next potential rapist can see what could possibly happen to you if you commit this crime. And I mean, anything goes, you know. You will be so mad that you can physically dream up the worst possible punishment you can imagine. You know, I would take a razor and cut your eyelids off, you know, and I have a physician there to make sure you don't die too soon. Cut his eyelids off, peel him like a potato. You know how bad that would hurt. Pull his fingernails out. And when I say I'm gonna cut your hands off, I'm gonna cut your hands off, but I'm gonna cut it off tip by tip of each finger. I'm gonna make you endure the worst amount of pain. And when other people see that, they won't rape. There's things we got to do to stop these crimes that shouldn't be happening. That woman, I have to wonder, what type of woman is she? That she's in Washington, D.C. with a Trump flag inside the motherfucking Capitol running around. Was she spoiled? Did she get everything she wanted? Did she never encounter any adversity? Is she a scholar? I want to know what type of person is she, where she felt she had the right, she had the audacity to break up in the Capitol building. And what? What are you going? What was the plan? You're doing this for what? What's the goal? What are you getting out of this? People, come on. What are you getting out of this? I don't understand it. And that woman lost her life. And she was a young woman. For what? If you haven't saw the video, you can go to the Young Turks. It's a channel I watch. The Young Turks, they got it on their channel. Now, the way it goes, it just looks suspicious to me, though. I'm going to be honest. You got a flight of stairs that goes up here, and then you got another flight of stairs coming up here, and there's a little landing about 8, 9, 10 feet long where the steps converge, and then there's a door right here. You can hear someone saying, back up, back up. They're trying to get through that door. And then you hear pop, but you can't see. And then as the crowd disperses, like, then this woman's just laying there on the ground. It kind of looks staged a little bit, to be honest, but I don't think it is. I don't think they can get away with reporting a murder that didn't happen. You know, so she's laying on the ground. And then after about 15 seconds, the blood is oozing. She's not dead yet because her heart is still pumping. You know, you watch the movies and you see the blood and it runs out and all that. Now, if someone sliced your chest open, like your blood is in your veins, in running in a path of your body contained. So if you get shot or you lose an arm, if your heart is still pumping, it will pump the blood out. But when you die, you're not going to leak out, you know, unless, like I said, you lose the arm and the blood that's in that area will leak out, but your body will not drain of blood. You know, there's people that have been shot 50 times and still the coroner or the mortician has to drain the body of its fluids, blood, and whatnot. But they shot that woman. She lost her life. But how in the hell does no one get arrested? Think about this, man. Breonna Taylor got murdered. Yes, I said murdered by the police. They broke in her house. They didn't have a warrant. They were at the wrong house. They shot the woman while she lay in bed. She posed no threat. They killed her. And the people of Louisville started rioting. They started marching. And then, a couple days later, George Floyd got killed. A week or two later, George Floyd got murdered for the world to see. And the people started protesting. They got together. They marched. Antifa came in. That's what they do. Whenever we try to march peacefully and protest an issue, the rebel rousers, the troublemakers, the people who are not for the cause of marching, they come in and they start riots. And then the focus on what we're peacefully marching for is destroyed. You know, back in the day, we would have ministers and they would be walking during the day so you can see it's a peaceful protest. Now they want to do this shit at night. You know, it's all fucked up, man. The way people are doing shit, man. You know, people don't want to do things for the right reasons. It's all bullshit. But the police came with the tear gas. Woo! They got barricades. They got cops everywhere. After the tear gas, they start the rubber bullets. There was a girl got shot in the face, in the eye with the rubber bullet and lost her eye. The rubber bullet, man, is you could get killed by a rubber bullet. Honest to God, you can. I see you, Nate the Great. I'm going to get to the chat in a second. You know, you could die from a rubber bullet. And then they started shooting with real bullets. And they killed more people. Rioters. Not rioters, protesters. Some of them were rioters, but protesters. Now, the businesses in D.C. around that area, they boarded up their businesses. They knew this was coming. This was not no spur of the moment. Oh, wow, all these people just appeared in D.C. This was organized. You don't think for 1 second Donald Trump and the authorities knew that these people were coming? You think they didn't know? They knew. And they put no security over there. They put no security over there, no police presence. They just had the Capitol Police who are there routinely every day. And they let them storm the Capitol, man. You know, people talk about Black Lives Matters and it's George Soros, it's hijacked. We can't do nothing, man, because we just like that goes on YouTube right now, man. You got people on YouTube, black people hating each other, constantly beefing, talking shit. Man, if that motherfucker say something, I'm going to fuck in. You know, it is what it is, man. All this trolling, it's nothing but trolls. The longer I move on YouTube, the more and more I lose respect for people because they reveal that they're just trolls. You know what I mean? They're just trolling. It's okay to come tee-hee and giggle and all that, but people just trolling, man. But they knew what was coming. It was all over the internet. They knew it was coming. What's up, Dana Dines? They knew it was coming, and they did nothing. Had that been a Black Lives Matter protest, there would have been dead niggas everywhere. There would have been bodies everywhere, man. Look how they did with Mike Brown and Ferguson. The fucking police rolled out military vehicles. They had the big MRAPs. They got big armored vehicles. You got motherfuckers in them with 50 cows ready to just shoot the crowd down if it come to it. If somebody say fire, that motherfucker do it. You got cops with helmets on, visors, big shields, batons. Each officer got 50 plastic zip ties for handcuffs, ready to take a nigga out. These motherfuckers stormed the Capitol and did not one motherfucker get arrested. I didn't see no arrests. I didn't see the cops grabbing anybody. I seen one cop, black man, hauling ass, man. Man, the police did not do their job. The police chief of the Capitol Police Force has resigned. All the people involved with securing that building did not do their job. And I gotta wonder why. They didn't want to. This was the picture and scene they wanted to paint. They want America to see this and everyone think it's chaos and these people are outraged and let's do something. The election was stolen. 80 million people voted against Donald Trump. You had women out here wearing, look at that, pussy hats. Remember that? They crocheted, they said the pussy hat. You know, women love women, beautiful people, beautiful souls. They're our mothers, our sisters, our daughters. They carry life. They bring life. They bring life to life. They give life. We need women. Women are the key. They love. They're precious. You know what I mean? Like, we need women. They are rallying, stepping up. Donald Trump is an embarrassment. I just grab him by the pussy. That fucked me up because how do you grab someone by the pussy? Like, you know, like, is she old in a motherfucker and she got pussy lips that hang so you can grab them and squish them together and pull her like a rubber band? Come here, girl. Get over here. Like scorpion the pussy. You know what I mean? You scorpion the pussy. Like, how do you grab them by the pussy? Like, you can rub it. Do you stick your hand up in it and get a hold and put, like, what do you mean that grab them? Like, he said that vulgar foul shit, man. Nothing happened. You know, he talked about roughing up the suspects who get arrested. He said so much shit, man. They had a race war, race riot. He said they were good people. Like, he said so much shit and they just let him get away with it. So he comes on and he's speaking. He says, we love you. We hear you. And we know that, you know, you don't appreciate the election being stolen. Like, he said all that. The president of the free world, the president of the so-called most powerful nation on earth, had his Twitter account closed, shut down, on suspension. Like, he's some fucking troll on YouTube that got his channel stricken for 3 days. Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Like, this is the president and he's wilding out. I'm going to tell y'all this. They better not have that inauguration. If they have that inauguration, there's going to be an active shooter in the crowd, man. I can guarantee there's going to be an active shooter in that crowd if they do the inauguration on January the 20th. God forbid, man. I don't want to see it. I don't want them to have it. I don't want somebody to lose their life. Like, right now, there's someone out there sleeping, watching TV, working, doing their life, that if they got plans on going to that inauguration, they're going to lose their life on January 20th, and they don't even know these are their last days. They don't even know it, man. Take a picture with your family, the Last Supper, because there's someone that's going to be the victim. They're going to be in the right place at the wrong time, and they're going to lose their life. It's going to happen. So I implore that the government does not have that inauguration outside, man. It's stupid. It doesn't mean anything. It's a ceremony, and that's what ceremonies are. They're ceremonious. They mark something that we don't need it. Not right now, man. Not right now, man. A woman lost her life because she chose to go up in the Capitol and act the ass. Went up in there acting the ass. I bet you if they dig into her crates, and I don't want to talk about the dead, you know what I mean? But I bet if they dig into her crates, this woman will find out she's done some other dumb things in her life, man. Maybe not. I could be wrong, but my mind tells me that this ain't the first dumb thing this woman's done, man. You're a female. What are you gonna do at a riot? Like maybe she didn't go there for that. And the mob mentality, the mob mentality is that you start to feel safe because there's so many people that you'll throw the rock and hide your hand. You feel like you can get away with shit. Them people, this a heads up to anybody listening, man. If you're ever somewhere and there's a mob mentality, don't get reckless because they're gonna find out who you are. That guy that sat on the Senate floor and put his feet up there where they gavel at and laid back and took pictures, and the dude walking out with the podium and the guy with the beard in Nancy Pelosi's office, they're gonna come out and say, who is this guy? And no one's loved by everyone. Somebody's going to tell. One day he owes somebody some money. He slept with somebody's girl. He beat somebody up. Them people have done something to where somebody going to identify them. They getting arrested. They're getting arrested, man. You stormed the Capitol, and what did it do? Not a damn thing, man. It didn't do a damn thing. It didn't do a damn thing. But the way these people got away with this, in the total disregard for authority, they always scream the Constitution. Donald Trump talking about Blue Lives Matter. You put so many people at risk by condoning this. They stormed the motherfucking Capitol. Like, really, think about that. Like, who does that? Like, okay, if it's on, then it's on, man. So I guess it was on, man. I guess it was really on. It's really on. For them to do that, it's on. And this is not the end. I'm going to dip into the chat, and I'm going to see what, was being said, man. Nate the Great, salute, brother. Lady Key, salute. It's so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Isaac, hello, Grace. Let me see. Isaac said, we good down here, brother. The day 9/11 happened, I was at college, and our teachers and principal broke the news to the school. Such a devastating day. Yeah, that 9/11, if you don't have a heart, you didn't care. But, a lot of us have been on planes. I've flown about 20 times, maybe a little bit more. But if you ever notice when you go to the airport and you get on a plane, most of the time, it's like to me, it's a weird, eerie feeling. Like, unless they're little children, people aren't laughing, they aren't talking, they aren't, like, everybody's going where they're going. They just want to get on the plane and get where they go and get off of that motherfucker. Like, everyone's scared that their plane's going to crash. That's the worst freaking fear, man. Can you imagine, you being scared of flying, scared to death, and then your worst nightmare come true, and the pilot comes on and says, we're having engine trouble, we're losing altitude, brace for impact. What the fuck? Oh my God, I can't believe this, man. I knew I was going to die on a plane, and I got on this motherfucker anyway, man. What the fuck, man? I never had no good luck. Now I'm going to die on a plane. And it's so exhausting because it's flying at 38,000 feet. It's going to take a couple minutes to get to the ground. So you're going to be terrified. The last 4 or 5 minutes of your life is going to be horrible because you're going to die. Like, and then it's coming down, and then, like, it ain't like the movies, like, and the camera shaking and all that. No, the plane will be coming down, and you'll just be sitting there looking, seeing the ground getting bigger and bigger. And then you just put the shade down, and that thing's going to hit, and you're going to die, and your body's going to explode, and there'll be body parts everywhere, and you'll be dead. And you'll be like, I knew it. What the fuck? So when you see those planes flying to those buildings, your heart goes out to them because you've been on planes, and we know that terror, that pain, that fear. And then to have it happen, oh my God. Isaac said, I couldn't believe that the Trumps even broke into the house and that they even broke into security section. Yeah, absolutely crazy, man. Joe Bear got a house, not a deal. Oh, I don't know anything about what happened, so I'm going to just look, listen, and be quiet. And that's Sunshine. What's up, Sunshine? Nate the Great, the world is going crazy. Yes, man, it's going real crazy. Good Lord. R.I.P. to her. R.I.P. to her. Maybe I missed something. Oh, it's Sunshine's birthday? Yes. Good Lord. Rest in peace to her. Thank you. I'll watch that. I haven't seen anything at all to do with this yet. Oh, Sunshine, you got to watch it. It's like, it's idiots. It's buffoonery. They're sick. They have a disease. It's called buffoonic plague. That's what they got. Buffoonic plague. I coined that, but you can ask somebody, do you have BP? BP? Gas? What do you mean? Buffoonic plague, because you're a goddamn buffoon, man. If that was us attempting that madness on the Capitol, we would have been shot dead and arrested. Yes, Nate. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. See if I can get the link, Nate. I'm on this YouTube. And let me see. I don't know. I'm trying. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Restore the chat. I don't know, guys. Let me. Oh, wait. Nate, it's just three of us in here. We just kicking it. What's up, Dane? How you doing, cuz? Nate the Great. That's my cousin Dana. She's up in Cleveland. My fam love her to death, man. She's the coolest, man. She's the coolest. They control pretty much all of it, if not all, social media. They can go into people's phones, listen to conversations, etc. whenever they want. They know everything. I got a friend, associate in the family, knows things, and they let me know, man. Like, if you want to talk about something, man, take the battery out your phone and all that, because they can turn your phone on and record and listen. And that's why the iPhone batteries can't come off. iPhone is everyone got iPhone. iPhone is definitely government. That's government phone. You eating sunflower seeds, Dane. What kind you eating? Are you eating a ranch? I think ranch is the biggest seller in the sunflower seeds, man. Ranch, barbecue, pickles good too. Of course, they control pretty much all, if not all. Yeah. She was retired from the armed forces. North Cut, what's up, buddy? America will always be racist and will always paint us as the problem with society. They will never admit to their wrongs. Salute to everyone in the chat. Yeah, I know that's right. That's exactly what I be saying. They know everything. They watch us in our own homes, through our phones, TVs, and God knows what else. Listen, man, there be people, man, they might be on pills or on some coke or on some meth, you know what I mean? And then you've seen them, they will be bugging and thinking that it's just cameras everywhere. But Step Win, my brother from another, what's up, Playboy? But, they might fuck with their mind and turn the TV on and be like, yeah, we're watching you, and then turn it off. And they be like, what the fuck? Am I going crazy? No, man. They just watched you snort a couple lines, so they know that they can fuck with you, so they do that shit, man. And this shit, they can turn your phone on, man, and you think about it. Why, when everyone gets paranoid or they wig the fuck out, they all say the same thing? Because that intuition, that third eye pops up and says, yes, they're watching. They all say the same thing. They got me bugged. They got cameras everywhere. They're watching me. Yep, they are. I was just about to say that I eat the pickle sometimes. I mostly eat ranch and original. Hey, the pickle is bomb, man. The pickle, they're all good. I like the taco too. Like, man, taco, man, but taco's okay. The barbecue's okay. That's exactly what I be saying. They know everything. They watch us in our own homes through our phones, TVs, and God knows what else. Yeah, I read that one. Um, I'm trying to drop the link, Nate. Let me see, man. Expand the menu. Okay, here we go. Got him. You gonna come up, Nate? You can come up if you want, Dane. We can chat on here. I don't have an iPhone because I know what's up. There goes the link, Nate. Dana Danes, if you click that link, you can come up. There it is. I got you, baby. You can come up and we can chat, man. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it. We just kicking it, man. Just politicking on what's going on in the world, in our country, man. Like, this is why it's important. This is why it's important to vote, man. We beat Donald Trump by 6 million votes, man. But it could have easily went the other way. It could have easily went the other way. I don't know why that ain't working. I don't know, Nate the Great. Have you seen Babylon anywhere? It's not letting me click in, bro. Let's see. I don't know. Let me try it again. Sometimes you got to do it twice. Try that link, Nate. I ain't seen Babylon. Babylon encountered a bunch of heck. She done disappeared. My homegirl Tammy, she didn't disappear, man. Well, but you know what? You know what they say. The show must go on, man. I seen my man Jay Dooley, man. Jay Dooley was my guy, man. Jay Dooley sent me my first Cash App, man. And it's not the number, it's just the fact. I know, cuz I'm just sitting back watching you trying to stay woke. My head keep dropping like, hey, dang, man. One time, man, I was on the live, not let me in, bro. I'm trying something on my end. It was probably like 3:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I had been up all day. Now, when I came on the live, it was like, I probably was on for about 50 minutes, an hour. So, everybody seen what I was doing. Man, 46 now, I'm getting old. So I'm making hot dogs. And I'm doing my little secret recipe. I cut them up. I'm talking. I'm just like, I'm zoning out. Like, I'm trying to get something to eat before I go down. Like, I was on camera. They seen, they knew I was legit. But had I had my little blank screen up where you couldn't see my face, or like I told them, hold on, and moved around or something, they would have swore I was on bags. Because I'm telling you, I was sitting there and I was talking. I was in the kitchen. And I was like, yeah, like, this shit never happened to me in my life. I one of my narcoleptic or something. What the hell? I just. And was standing up for about 10 minutes, man. And I don't know what happened. Like, I moved or something, man. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit, like I was so tired, but the shit was funny as hell, man. They start calling me old ass trucker Melee fall asleep on the live. Like, I was just glad. It just so happened that I never like stepped off. I didn't do any, you know what I mean? So they was watching me for like 50 minutes. And then I just boom, like it was crazy. Like that shit, well, I had to laugh. That shit was funny as hell, man. I've seen a few people fall asleep on the live, man. That's crazy. Yeah, let me see. This is what I'm going to do. Cause I want to eat. This is why I don't really use the YouTube live because it's not let me see. It don't the YouTube live ain't that good. Like, yeah, it ain't that good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Wow, Babs, man. See, man, Babs came in, man. She been in the weeds, man. Tammy, where you at, man? These is my folks, man, and they just I know I seen you catch hell, man, and I didn't think it was fair. I didn't, it's like, you people get mad if you go in other people's chats and stuff, man. And yeah, man. Uh that shit wasn't cool, man. That shit wasn't cool, man. I kind of felt like it was racial. I think, I thought it was racial. And I think that it like motherfuckers was waiting for some shit to happen. As soon as it did, you didn't get no pass. Like you're a white girl and it's like a white dude. It's like the white dude in the hood that's cool and kicks it, man. There's some black folks in the hood that don't like white people. But because that white dude's a cool ass dude and he's down with brothers and motherfuckers got love for him, all he got to do is one thing or have one thing be perceived to be done. And motherfuckers start. Yeah, that white motherfucker don't like niggas anyway. I don't know. Like, I fuck with that white motherfucker. That motherfucker coming in. She just trying to get black dick. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't shit, man. She's coming to get dick, man. She's just doing all this and all that, man. That fuck shit. At the end of the day, it's just fuck shit, man. But it's all good, man. I'm learning a lot, Babs, man. Like the older I get, the more love that I'm able to have for people. And I'm able to forgive and I'm learning to accept people for who they are. It's hard because you try to help, basically. You try to lift people up and inspire them and point them in the right direction because you see them making mistakes that you made and you know how it's going to turn out. So if you can spare them and you got love for them, you try to do that. But they just resent you. It's the thing of back in the day, the king's son got killed in battle. Oh shit. They drawing straws to see who gonna tell him because whoever tell him, the king gonna cut their motherfucking head off. They don't look at the message. They don't hate the message. They hate the message and the messenger. Like, you just bringing the message. You're keeping it raw. You're keeping it real, man. And, it's like when you're at your house, and you might be cooking something and you come in and you say, here, taste this. Here, babe, or one of the kids, here, taste it. No, I don't want none. Well, just taste it. I said I don't want nothing. You just try and look out. And they act, get shitty. So, that's in all phases of life. So, you know what I mean? Like, you say, at least I knew my intuition wasn't wrong. Still met a handful of amazing people. And that's the key. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that I have extrapolated. That's the word for the day. I have extrapolated a few good people on YouTube, man. And the ones that I picked and then had to let go, it's cool, like I have said, I look at everybody's life as like a movie, in my life, I'm the star and my movie can go for 90, 80, 20, 30. Whenever I die, my movie was cut short. And some people's movie is a short film, and some of them is an epic goddamn miniseries, you know. But the people that come in your life, those are the role players, those are the actors, those are the supporting actors. And some have a major role, and some are in the whole movie right along with you. And some just got a few lines, you know, some just got a few parts. That's how it is. That's how it is, you know. So you got to live with that, and you know, it's seasons, you know. Everybody has a season, you know. And like, you know, sometimes it's your season to shine, and sometimes it's not, man. You know, you can't bloom all the time. Sometimes these right here and this little thing right here is bomb. The airhead, double flavor, red and blue. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. What Monty Woodgrain say? Oh my God, sandwich. This thing, it just don't it just look like it's good? You know? Yeah. People, you know, they don't wanna. It's crazy because I'll say this. I got a friend of mine, and me and him, like, we'll be talking, and I'll say, you know such and such? Or do you know about such and such? And the only reason I'm asking, because if they don't know, then I'm going to explain it to them so then they know what I'm talking about. And they'll say, yeah, I know 'em. Or yeah, I know about that. And they don't know about it. But because they develop in a thing in their head where you think you know more than me. You think you know it all. So they don't ever want me to tell them anything or school them on anything, because in their mind, they're thinking, here he goes. See, he knows more than me. There he goes. So they don't never want to admit to not knowing something. And that's the mark of a dumbass, because only a fool knows everything. So why wouldn't you want to be put up on game? I love to learn. Why wouldn't you want to learn new shit? But if somebody comes to school you or give you some game, you know, you will resent it because then you feel dumb. And that doesn't make you dumb if you don't know something. When I don't know, I'll be like, no, I don't know. What is that? Oh, shit. I learned something new. Woo. Put another arrow in my quiver. You know what I mean? Like, I love to learn. That's just me. But some people will resent learning, man. And my homeboy does it all the time, man. Shout out to Hammy C. Got love for him, but he does it all the time, man. Swear he knows something he don't know. We're in the lawyer's office. The lawyer said, you know what an LLC is? He hurry up. Yep. And then he proceeds to say what an LLC is, and he was dead wrong. Just looking at him like. Lawyer's like, nah, man, that's not what an LLC is. Like, no, bro. But if you don't know something, man, it's okay. It's okay. Bob said, I was never one who begged for acceptance and always respected for my heart. Blank ain't ish changed. Ain't ish changed, because in person, many wouldn't have that same negative energy towards me. That's the crazy part about it. You can't decipher who's like that in real life and who's not. And most of them ain't like that. That's why they so aggressive online. You know, but it's so goddamn good. But it's a lot, man. And yeah, it's a lot, man. But you know, people, back to what I was saying, man. You know, people have seasons, man. They come into your life for a season, you know. And if they're only there for a little while, why not get as much as you can from them, you know? Learn something. Some people got a lot to offer. Pick their brain, get what you can get, and if they move on, you let them go. You know, because once you realize that No matter how many friends I got, or no matter how many people dick ride me, or how many fans I got to cheer me on, at the end of the day, when my mother gave birth to me, she gave birth to me. And I came down that tunnel by myself. And when I go through the exit, I'm going to go through that by myself, man. So you got to learn to stand on your own too. And whether you got a crew or you don't, in the end, it's just going to be you. Only the strong survive, And that's why I titled this what it is, because Donald Trump, everybody was cheering him on and all that, let him get away with all this crazy shit. Now he done inspired a riot on the Capitol. It's like, motherfuckers, this hair on fire, they running away from me so fast. Lindsey Graham been kissing his ass. He's like, no, the election was legit. This is crazy. This needs to stop. Like, I don't understand why they scared of that orange motherfucker, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I have to say that most of them people at the Capitol, those are the racist ones. And I got to believe that there was some type of, one thing I give white people credit for, they know how to keep a goddamn secret, man. Donald Trump probably done been to KKK meetings and all that, and the word, no pictures got out. Black folks don't know how to keep no secret. They tell everything. They want everybody to see them shining. Motherfucker living in the hood, ain't got no job, got an Escalade riding on rims. You know what I mean? Riding, got 24-inch rims on the Escalade, got apartment, jewelry, living life good, driving better car than the police chief. Ride by him every day, begging him to bust him. White people will keep a secret, man. Donald Trump, them somehow, some way, let them know that I'm a racist son of a bitch, and I hate these motherfuckers. He do the dog whistling shit. They're rapists, build the wall. All the shit he's done, like, just like this shit storming the Capitol. That was secrets. Must have been. I mean, they said they knew about it. I didn't hear about it. I didn't know they was having a meeting. See you at the meet. I didn't know they was having a Klan rally in D.C. They did that, though. They did that and got away with it. So they know how to keep a secret. I will give them that, man. But this shit just knocked me on my feet, man. Knocked me off my feet that nobody got arrested. Only one person got shot. I mean, I feel for her family. It's a shame what happened. Her family has to suffer the pain of her choice. But I just wonder, I hate to say it, but I'm going to keep it real, man. I bet you that girl probably was a big mouth, something, so-and-so. Like, I just think that, man. Because why else would she be there? Like, who in the hell did she think she was to go down there and storm the goddamn capital of the United States of America? They have prisons that are underground. The ADF Supermax Florence in Denver, Colorado is underground, soundproof, man. You can't even see you look out your window, oh, there ain't none. Every prisoner is locked up by themselves. There is no cellies. Like, they got prisons that are just awful. And you're going to storm that Capitol building? Unbelievable, man. Like, who the hell did she think she was? What the hell? You know, your parents, what the hell was you thinking, you big dummy? You think your dad's Red Fox Sanford and son, Fred Sanford. What the hell was you thinking, you big dummy? Going to the Capitol and breaking in. What was you going to do, steal a statue? Ain't nothing but statue and papers in there. Ain't no TVs, no couches. Like, what the hell was you going to do? Cameras every fucking where. But she took her ass on up in there, man. Now she's dead. It's a damn shame. All right, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and create a live.
The threat to America today, in my opinion, is
I'm going to create a StreamYard real quick. All right, Isaac, I'm going to holler at you. I'm going to create a StreamYard real quick, Nate, because I want you to come up. So hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to rap to my folks, man. Hold on, waiting on my code. All right, it's coming, y'all. Donald, Forrest, Gump, Trump, straight buffoon, live. One second, Nate, and we going, baby, and we on. They went up in that motherfucker like stormtroopers. That damn Capitol was overtaken like a bar by hose. All right. So I got the live up. What psychedelic drug she for real? What psychedelic drug was she on? Man, all good, brother Melee. Yeah, I don't know what she was on, but she ain't on it no more. I got the StreamYard live up, so I'm gonna close this one out, guys. And let's go to StreamYard. I'm over there.